portal to reconnect with the limitless essence of your feminine power. Using advanced hypnosis techniques, we will journey together to uncover, heal, and activate the radiant force of your divine feminine energy. Your feminine power is not something external. It's an intrinsic part of you, a wellspring of creativity, intuition, sensuality, and emotional depth. Yet life's challenges, societal conditioning, and old wounds can sometimes dim this light. Today, we will gently release any blockages, traveling back to the moments in your timeline that need healing, and reclaiming that vibrant energy that has always been yours. This practice is a sacred space designed to guide you deep into your subconscious mind, where transformation happens effortlessly. By the end of this meditation, you will feel empowered, aligned, and deeply connected to your feminine essence. Find a quiet space, allow yourself to relax, and prepare for a journey that will leave you feeling whole, radiant, and unstoppable. Let's begin. Find a quiet and comfortable place where you won't be disturbed. Sit or lie down in a position that feels most natural to you. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, holding it for a moment. Then gently exhale through your mouth. Repeat this pattern 2 or more times with me, allowing yourself to sink into relaxation with each breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose, holding for a moment. Then exhale gently through your mouth. One more time, taking a deep breath in through your nose, holding for a moment, and then exhaling gently through your mouth. As you continue to breathe deeply, I want you to imagine a soft golden light beginning to form at the top of your head. This light is warm and soothing, and as it touches you, it relaxes every muscle, every nerve, every fiber of your being. Allow this light to float down slowly like liquid sunlight over your forehead, your temples, your cheeks, and your jaw. Notice how your jaw relaxes completely, letting go of any tension. Feel the golden light move into your neck and your shoulders, releasing all heaviness, then flowing down into your chest, your arms and your hands. It moves deeper now into your belly, your hips, and your legs, all the way to the soles of your feet. Now imagine that this golden light is forming a protective cocoon around you, gently carrying you into a deep state of relaxation, where your mind opens and your body feels weightless. From this deeply relaxed state, you begin to visualize, imagine, picture, or pretend a pathway stretching before you. It's illuminated by soft moonlight, and at the end of the path, there is a sacred temple, a place that holds the essence of your feminine power. You begin walking towards the temple, and the more you walk, the more you feel the energy recharging you. And you may notice that you feel even more connected to your intuition. You may feel some sparks of creativity or even sensuality. These are the gifts of your feminine power. When you reach the temple door, you notice how it opens effortlessly for you, welcoming you into a space of beauty and grace. Inside, the air is filled with the fragrance of flowers, and the walls shimmer with light that seems to come from inside out rather than outside in. And in the center of the room, there is a mirror. What does the mirror look like? Take a moment to look at the shape and the frame, the size, and the sheen. There is a mirror that reflects not only your physical form, but the radiant essence of your true feminine power. As you gaze into this mirror, you may notice shadows, fears, doubts, or anything else that may have dimmed your connection to your feminine energy being reflected back to you. These might appear as images, feelings, even words, or just a knowing. Now, gently step forward and place your hand on the mirror. As you do, allow yourself to float back through time. This may be behind you, in front of you, to the left or to the right. It's up to you. Wherever your past is, following your timeline, back in time to the earliest moment when you first disconnected from your feminine power. Trust your process, and wherever you go, it may feel unclear. It may feel crystal clear. Now, this may be before you were incarnated, in the womb, or after birth. All of them are perfectly good answers. There is no wrong answer. As you continue to float back, you may notice that the specific events down below might feel more like knowings, feelings, just awareness of your past and your history. They don't need to be specific. Now, when you arrive at that moment, floating above it, you may notice yourself as a younger version of you down below. Observe this moment from above as an outsider. Maybe you can see what's happening or who was there. Maybe you can see the story you believed about your feminine power. Maybe you just have an understanding. Now, begin to float down into the moment, and you become an observer and turn into an active participant. You bring the golden light with you this version of you. It is safe to reclaim your feminine power. You are whole, you are radiant, and your power is your birthright. The world needs our power. Watch as the golden light dissolves any pain, shame, or fear from this moment, transforming it into softness, strength, love, and wisdom. Scooping your younger self up into a big hug and safely carrying them as you float up above your timeline again. Slowly floating back to now. Floating as quickly as you need to integrate all of the learnings and understandings and releasing all of the old ones and old patterns that no longer serve you or your divine feminine energy. When you get to the present moment and you step down inside of it, you can ask your younger self, would you like to stay here with me? Or would you like to go back? It's up to her. It's up to you. If she chooses to stay, you may notice her integrate and blend into who you are now and the gold light around you. Regardless of what she chooses, you have let go of what no longer serves you. Now, we float up again above our timeline. You may notice around you what it looks like behind you, above you, and what your timeline looks like below you. Maybe it looks like you're floating in the ocean or a galaxy far, far away. Maybe there's stars twinkling, or it's just a void, or fog and rainbows. It's up to you. Now, we're going to just float forward in time on your timeline. And as we float forward to a moment where you have a huge success thanks to your divine feminine power, where you are so powerful that you have achieved something great. And as you float above this moment, you look behind you, back towards the now, back towards the present moment, and you notice your timeline ripple and distort and change shape all the way up to this future present moment you are floating above. As you observe this, you may realize this is the integration happening now. This is the collapse and shift of your old timelines into your new ones to create a new future reality. Whenever this changing and shifting of your timeline begins to settle and lull into place, notice, you may notice that the timeline itself begins to glow with a golden healing light, and you begin to float back towards the now, bringing the golden light with you. As you float back towards the now, you may begin to notice your power growing, that power that you've reclaimed. How does it feel in your body? Is there any place with any particular sensations? Take a moment to notice and feel into these sensations. Appreciate how quickly your body is able to adapt with its cellular structure and DNA upgrades. As you arrive in the present moment and float back down inside of it in the here and eternal now, you may notice how the mirror is now in front of you again. Only this time your reflection looks a little bit different. Take a moment and notice the differences. Maybe your reflection is more fully radiant, more fully embodied with the version of your feminine essence. Maybe not. It's up to you. Maybe your energy is more confident, more magnetic, and more aligned. Notice all of the amazing things about this mirror reflected version of you. Now, take a step forward and reach out your hand. You may notice that you're able to reach right through the mirror. And as you do so, your body starts merging with this reflection mirror universe version of you, allowing it to fully integrate into your being. Do you feel the energy ripple through your body? Do you notice your creativity activating, your intuition sharpening, your sensuality deepening, and your emotional ability heightening? You are expansive. You are amazing. As you take a moment to allow this integration of your light, your dark, your reflective self, and the you in your divine feminine essence to all blend and settle into one, you know that now it's time. You must leave the temple. But you may already have noticed that you are in fact the temple. All of the consciousness and awareness around you, you created in this moment for this experience. Your true power created every single change. Nobody else did that for you. And so you may take a moment to grasp and understand and integrate these concepts affirmations into your subconscious mind, or you may be ready to move forward now and be walking down the temple stairs. It's up to you. It doesn't change the truth, and you know the truth now. You also know that even though it's time to leave the temple, you can return here at any time if you need to reconnect with your feminine power in this kind of way. As you walk back along the moonlit path, down the stairs, out the door, you may feel the golden light still surrounding you, protecting you and energizing you. Again, it is you. You created that. Nothing outside of you did any of this. You and your power did it. And you are divinely protected. You've always known it. Now, you may notice that it's impossible to deny it. And as you continue walking down this moonlit path, as the moonlight starts to wake you, whenever you're ready, it begins to bring your conscious awareness back into your physical body. You may begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, or take a deep breath, feeling the air fill your lungs and energize your body. On the count of 5, you will open your eyes, feeling awake, empowered, and completely aligned with your feminine essence. You have stepped into your power, and it seals in once your eyes open. Once your eyes open, your world has changed forever. And the more you do this meditation, the deeper and stronger your power becomes. Because your power is limitless, and you may or may not know this now. And as you begin to stretch, 1, 2, 3, gently settling into your body again, 4 and 5, open your eyes, fully present, fully empowered. Now, we're going to do a closing affirmation. So place your hand on your heart and repeat this out loud. It's important that you say this with your true voice and not in your head. We tend to say things in our head and not out loud, and we have a voice for a reason. I am the embodiment of feminine power. I trust my intuition. I honor my creativity, and I embrace my radiance. My power flows effortlessly through all aspects of my life. Take a moment to sit in this energy before moving forward with your day. If you want to expand upon these meditation, hypnosis, guided sessions, I recommend checking out your human design personal coaching chart, complimentary, linked down below. And if you want to really further your path, then check out the reports available as well.